Blessings, everyone. Today I would like to share this oracle, The Power of Love, and this is from James Van Praagh. I love this oracle because this beautiful power of love is always present within, pouring through as source through us. And even in the challenging times, sometimes when we're not knowing which way to go, or we're not centered, we're not feeling clear that we can hear the guidance, just remembering that everything, our being is love. So all of it, even the challenges, still brings through the opportunity to feel, see, and learn, expanding our heart space, our consciousness in that space. So first, I would like to say thank you to Source for allowing me to be a medium of light. And I ask all of the spirit world, please step forward and help bring a message for us to contemplate for our highest good. Thank you, I'm grateful. Shuffling first, Source. Second, Spirit, Higher Self. The third, the Soul. And then I'm just going to move. Oop, they're saying take this one. I came right up. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Today the guides are stepping forward. Loyalty. Sometimes when we think of these words, we're trying to express and experience an action, an intention, an energy. And loyalty, they're saying, sometimes doesn't necessarily mean in a romantic way or in a way we do with our family. And sometimes we also get mixed up with loyalty to the wrong things because we let ego get in the way. What they're saying is they don't want us to confuse the energy of obligation, of expectation, with loyalty. Because always the first space of loyalty should be to our heart. We are co-creators here. And without that loyalty in our heart space to what we're trying to do, whatever the event may be that we're trying to move through, whatever type of relationship that we're involved in, that we want to deem important, loving, respectful. Loyalty also expresses with integrity. And so the very beginning of being loyal with anything or anyone, especially to ourselves, is being authentic. Know thyself. Understand what from our heart space we want to share and co-create with. They're saying that we see loyalty every day when it comes to our pets, that our animals are very loyal to us when we need them. If we're having a tough day, they come over and they cheer us up. When we say I love you to someone, we are in that space of expressing integrity, our heart. There's a sense of loyalty to this love. But we can't mistake when there is a situation that may be toxic, especially in a romantic situation. Spirit is saying that, of course, we don't want to give up. Whether it's a friendship, a place of employment, family. Sometimes things can be challenging. Sometimes personalities change. The people that we are, the level of awareness we're at when we make connections outside of family, whether it's a friendship or a love relationship, we are creating a bond, a loyalty to someone from that space. But life changes. As we grow, as we have more experiences, sometimes our interactions change. And it's impossible to be the same person always. And unless the connection grows together, and someone has changed, whether it's their perspective, their energy, their goals, their understanding of the flow of life, so many different things can change. Unless those around us are flowing with that embrace that within us, the loyalty is to ourselves in that moment. Is this still serving both parties or the numerous parties involved to stay connected? Loyalty doesn't trap us. To be loyal to something, we should never have to fight for that. Loyalty, like integrity and love, flows. It's a natural space. When we're being loyal to ourselves, when we're starting a new health regime, and we're not going to have the cake, and we're going to get on the elliptical machine for 15 minutes a day, there's a sense of responsibility, but there's a loyalty to that promise we make to ourselves. Being consistent. They're bringing me to that word, consistency. Discipline with something, consistency. And what does that mean with loyalty? It means that if one day we show up and we're listening and we're being a good friend, it doesn't mean that every single time now when someone calls, we say, well, I'm sorry, I was there for you already. Consistency when we show up at the gym every day because we want to improve our health. We're reinforcing the loyalty to what we've put forward. Consistency builds trust within ourselves and those around us. They're saying that it's integral, that we understand that trust is another aspect of loyalty. If we can't be consistent, It's very hard to be trustworthy. It's very hard to be loyal to something that we don't want to be consistent with. And one of the most powerful aspects of this is love. Love. We don't just love and then not love. Sometimes our expression of love changes. Sometimes the way we're experiencing love between others changes. But what will always be consistent is that when we love, we want to express it. We want to be in that space. We are love. We want those around us to experience that as well. So the message that Spirit is bringing through today is we have to ask ourselves, what are we being loyal to? Are we being loyal because it's just always been a certain way? Are we in a loop? Have we been complacent in our loyalty? Is it just something that, well, we're supposed to be loyal to our family, even if we recognize that they may be doing certain things that don't resonate with our energy anymore? Do we have to be loyal to that? No. If it compromises our integrity, if it doesn't flow, if it doesn't inspire us, if it's not serving the highest good, we have to ask ourselves, what does the loyalty mean then? Is there anything intended with the loyalty? Spirit is saying that we're not going to be punished if we recognize that we have been loyal to someone or something, an idea, an event, a project. And it's draining, or it's becoming painful emotionally, spiritually, mentally. When we start asking why are we loyal more than feeling inspired because we are loyal, then this isn't for the highest good. And it's important that we understand that being loyal for the right reasons is what builds character, what builds trust, what creates the resonance of love. Just being loyal because our ego wants us to save face and look good. If we have to bury ourselves or our heart or our belief to be loyal to something or someone, yes, we don't want to hurt others. But if we have to hurt ourselves, if we're hurting ourselves, it's not commendable. It's not gallant. We're not going to win an award when we leave here. There's a difference between sacrifice, because everything has that moment where sometimes we have to sacrifice for the greatest good. But being loyal to something for the wrong reasons is as challenging and heavy as the energy of lying to ourselves or anyone else. Pardon the light in here. The sun's coming through and it's a little bit bright. I hope it's not, you can still see the card. They're pulling their energy back. That's a very powerful understanding, because Spirit doesn't want us to be confused. Our words have many different connotations, and sometimes there are things that are inexplicable when we're trying to explain our experience with the spirit world, and when we're feeling that love of source. But loyalty is something that we need to understand and define so we can make the right choice. That's part of using our intuition. That's part of our authenticity, is being loyal and understanding that we're expressing this from a place that is for the highest good. And so this is something we do need to undefine and understand what loyalty means to us and how it adds to life and it isn't draining it from us. So much love, everyone. Many beautiful blessings. Thank you for allowing me to share with you.